quite mixed weather today with the sun and clouds. At times it creates all this, I guess, eclipse effect where some parts is sunny, then all of a sudden slowly it gets darker. And with that in mind, what did I read today? How about this one? Apparently the company DroneUp is releasing an autonomous, I guess, drone delivery system of sort. This one says, DroneUp reinvents last mile logistics with the launch of the industry's first drone autonomous ecosystem. This is the company you heard normally when it comes to things like Walmart's drone delivery as an example. It says here, DroneUp, America's leading autonomous drone delivery company, today unveiled a groundbreaking technology to revolutionize last mile logistics. DroneUp introduces its proprietary autonomous ecosystem, integrating cutting-edge ground, air, and software products into a single platform. This marks an unprecedented move towards scalable and economically feasible drone delivery for retailers, quick service restaurants, and healthcare and other businesses. So that was that little point, if you guys remember, that I read for the DoorDash drone delivery, where it seems like the end game is to have all this stuff done autonomously and all that. So how does it work? It says DroneUp's industry-defining ground infrastructure, DBX, enables autonomous pickup of packages from retailers, QSR, and other origination points. DBX provides climate-controlled package management and storage with a footprint smaller than a parking space. DBX will also be deployed as a delivery destination in urban areas, unlocking drone delivery in hard-to-deliver areas like apartments and multi-dwelling communities. As a secure locker, DBX addresses the widespread issue of porch piracy, keeping packages safe and secure. Additionally, DBX provides consumers a seamless way to return their orders in minutes, enabling convenient reverse logistics. And then it also says the new drone platform complements the DBX with internal package storage for rain, snow, and sun protection. Speeds of 60 miles per hour and a 30-mile range extend the DroneUp ecosystem services coverage to 15 miles around our integrated vendors and support a higher volume of orders than ever before. I can easily see that. Actually, at the same time, it makes you wonder, if you set up all these terminals and so forth to do these autonomous deliveries, does that mean no companies will actually require any, let's just say, quote, certified drone pilot and all that, because they're all doing it by themselves? I would imagine that's useful for a business where if all you want to do, let's just say like construction sites, they just want to keep track of the area, monitor the progress. It's probably a lot more affordable just to buy like these built-in-a-box solutions and not have to hire someone like every single day to come there. It gets expensive too, huh? I wouldn't doubt this is the way of the future. And when I thought actually of, I guess, having to hire a drone pilot or training people, apparently there was this story on how the RCMP wants to use more drones as well in certain areas. Oh no, huh? I guess everyone here knows what that means, RCMP and drones. This one says, Esteven RCMP unveiled drone as part of provincial initiative. The Esteven RCMP showed off some new equipment which will be making its home in the southeast skies during Monday night's town hall. At Weldon School in Banffy, RCMP officers showed off their new drone, part of a wider initiative to get the technology into officers' hands province-wide. Constable Christopher McMahon, who joined the Esteven detachment in late 2023, talked about learning the system. And it says here, quote, I had the exciting opportunity here to kind of learn about the new technology that the RCMP is utilizing. That's kind of not reassuring, is it? It's just saying you kind of learned. It says, it's a great piece of technology. We use it in some of our investigations, not down here, but in other places in the province. The drone has limits, encountering problems at wind speeds of 20 kilometers an hour and minus 10 degrees. The detachment has had the drone for 2 weeks, with McMahon the only pilot at the Esteven detachment. And he goes on to say, we have one pilot trained right now, that's myself, and we expect to have more as the program expands, just because the program is new and started in 2023. What the RCMP is doing is they're trying to get one person trained in each attachment so that if we ever have to go and assist other areas, we'll have somebody trained and can help them out if we need to. The drone will operate at a height of 400 feet with the RCMP taking care to respect people's privacies. And he says, now with this sort of new technology for us, has a very nice camera on it, we're not going to be flying in your windows, right? We're not going to be flying into your backyards or anything like that. We do follow the laws of the Criminal Court of Canada. We respect people's privacy, so this isn't something that we're going to be flying into your backyard or anything like that. That kind of makes me think too, because if you're using it for law enforcement reasons, wouldn't you fly this into the people's, let's just say, quote, backyards and all that, if there's some kind of pursuit as an example? So I don't see how that wouldn't be a situation. And as well, just by looking at the picture, I'm wondering what type of drone it is. I think it's a Mavic 3, just by the looks of it anyways. And at the same time, if it is just like a Mavic 3, let's just say there's no like parachute system or anything like that, are the police officers going to abide by, let's just say the quote, laws as well? Oh, no flying over people and so forth. Imagine doing a pursuit of some sort. Okay, we need to fly this up now. Oh, wait a minute, it's illegal to fly here and there, but I'm guessing they would have exemptions and so forth, correct? So it's one of those things. I guess it's okay for officials to use it, correct? And all of a sudden, the risk, I guess, is acceptable. And this piece of news was going around everywhere. Apparently, music artist P. Diddy's homes and so forth were being raided as part of some sex traffic investigation, kind of like Epstein. That's what people are kind of comparing this to. Is it really that bad? This one says, Sean Combs' homes raided as part of sex trafficking investigation. Officials raided 2 of Sean Combs' homes on Monday. A law enforcement source confirmed to Rolling Stone as part of a federal sex trafficking investigation. Led by Homeland Security, the raid was carried out just 4 months after the rap mogul's ex-girlfriend singer, Cassie, accused Combs of sex trafficking. Helicopters and agents were seen swarming Combs' Los Angeles mansion on Monday afternoon. Footage of the scene appeared to show some men later identified as Combs' sons, Justin and King, detained and waiting outside of the Holmby Hill house. Officials were also present at Combs' Miami residence. Combs was in Florida at the time of the raid, according to NBC News, and officials reportedly seized his phones before the Bad Boy Records executive was scheduled to leave for a trip to the Caribbean. So this brought up so many topics on how they say this stuff is normal, I guess, in that industry. People do, let's just say, abusive things like this with the promise of they will, I guess, get ahead, experience a lot of wealth and all that. And at the same time, I think the other perspective which was brought up, which I wouldn't actually doubt if it is the case anyways, kind of like that Epstein scenario, it sounds so fishy, where potentially this is being raided, but then a lot of the evidence and stuff is not going to be shown. So could it be, if it's really that corrupt, someone just wants to get the evidence per se, hide it forever, destroy it and so forth, if it's really that bad? Well, what would you think in this case, huh? Alright, see you guys later.